Hello, Gregg for Online Tennis Instruction. I'm going to share with you a tip on how to develop a good arm action on your serve, which will lead to more serve power. Now, having done a lot of clinics recently and reviewed a lot of our students' serves with send-in videos, I noticed a lot of players are missing a critical component, which then really hampers their serve. And talking about the right to left, so you start your service motion here, then you'll have what we call the right to left, and this is critical for getting into this power position, what we call the racket drop. That from here you would then swing up on edge to contact. So let's explain the right to left, and what I'm noticing is a lot of players will get this part right, but then they almost neglect to let the racket continue all the way to the left. So one way to explain it is to think that on this side of the front side of my body is the right side of my body, and on my back is the left side. So the racket tip will point to the outside, but it's on the right side of my body. Then it's going to go over my head, so I bend from my elbow, go over my head, and then it continues to my left. Now what I see a lot of players do is they go right, they go from here, and they don't continue to the left, and they simply go straight up to contact, so they miss that critical racket drop position. So you want to make sure when you do your right to left, and if you're doing shadow swings, make sure that you carry the racket over to the left. Okay, so you're going from the right side of your body, over your head slightly, and to the left. And a neat way to really get the feel for this is you want to start your right to left. So you can do shadow swings where the racket tip would point to the side fence or parallel to the baseline. You bend from the elbow, you get to about the point where the racket is just over your head, and if you relax your arm, what will happen is gravity will act on the racket and actually let the racket just drop into this position. So that will really help you to complete that right to left, but also it's going to help you to develop a loose arm, which is critical when it comes to developing a great serve and generating a lot of power. So you want to do some shadow swings here, make sure you complete the right to left, but get to this point here, relax the arm, just feel how the racket's going to sort of drop down with gravity. And what we do find, at this point, that's where you start to drive with the legs. If you relax the arm, then the elbow will start to come around a little bit. But just focus on doing this right now, where racket tip points to the outside. You bend from the elbow. You're going to go right, get to about this point here, and then relax the arm, and you'll feel how the racket is going to drop down and away from your back. Right. So to the outside, and relax the arm. And you want to do that over and over. All right. Then you can actually get into some half serves, and that's where I like players to move into the court once you've done shadow swings, and just start with the racket in this half serve position where the tip of the racket points to the side fence, and see how my elbow is in the same position here. It's like it's resting on a post, and I'm going to make this right to left and then hit the ball. So I'm going to go from here, half serve, right to the left. Let's see that one more time here. Right, and I suggest that you set up a camera or have somebody film you just to make sure you are completing this, because again, that's going to allow you to then get into this power position, which we call the racket drop.